Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and it's a welcome back for me as well. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be back and making videos. I'm sure you saw the beginning part with my intro, so there's a lot to talk about, so I'm not going to waste any time. But before we go into the different things that I want to do today, let me just say thank you to everyone who gave their support. Message, reached out to me, whether here or on Instagram. I'm the budgeting introvert on both. I appreciate it so much. I've gone through it these past few weeks, but I've come out stronger and ready to continue on my journey for saving money. So if that interests you, if you're interested in saving money or just this community in general, please stick around, watch the video, follow me. I appreciate all the new followers I received in my absence. I appreciate every single thing that I got during these few weeks, and we'll talk about it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to get into is this binder here before I get into, well, not binder, but holding case here. I guess I was searching on Etsy. I'm trying to get some new items. Those of you who know my $50 scratch off, that will be coming back. My Stitch Savings Challenge book, my 52 envelope challenge, that will be coming back. And I'm almost finished with that. So I hope you follow that journey because we are saving almost over about $1,500 for that one. And it should be right in time for Christmas. So that's perfect. But this one I got from ArtisticFire on Etsy. I'll link it down below. And it's just a payday savings. And I wanted something different to save for paychecks. Could I save this for start this in January? I could, but I wanted to start it now. So what I want to do is every paycheck, take $20 and put it in here. And eventually we'll see where we are in a year. So if you just open it up, that's the case. I'll just set it right here. You can see, I'll turn it this way. There's little envelopes and it all goes by month. So you have January, February, March, all the way down to December. And in between each one are these little envelopes. She does have blank ones, but I wanted ones that were from a book. I'm not sure which book. I'm sure I could figure it out. But I love to read, so I thought that this made it just a little bit more unique. And all it is just adding $20. So starting in, this is, what month are we in? October. Clearly, you can tell it's been a while. I don't even know what month I'm in. So October. So it's just a little envelope here. So let me grab the 20 I have on the side here, and I'm just going to add it in. And this is what I'm going to do every single paycheck and see how much we can save. So we'll just put it like that, just like this, and just put it in, and that's it. That's the first paycheck in, and that completes this challenge. Very simple. Just something to put aside, put your money in, set it aside. That's all it is. Again, I'll link down below where I got this if you're interested in getting one. But let's move on to the next one. All right, so I'm going to get into my subscription binder now, which, even though I haven't been on camera, I've still been setting money aside because budgeting is a part of my life. Whether I'm recording it or not, I'm still going to keep going because it means that much to me. And I've officially crossed over a year. Back in August, it was a year that I joined this community as far as budgeting, not making the videos. And I was still setting money aside. So my goal when I started this binder subscription was to make sure that I could go yearly for the subscriptions that I have instead of paying monthly. I always pay monthly, and because there's always the cheaper option, right? When you see the option of pay $5.99 a month or $70.99 for the year, usually you'll go for the month because it just seems cheaper, but you are spending more. Not even technically, you are spending more. So I always wanted to go yearly, so that's what this binder was for. And I think I've accomplished that. I haven't counted any of the money that I've been setting aside. I've just been setting it aside. So with what I originally had in here, I think for some of these, we have completed it, and I can now, go yearly for a lot of things. What I'm going to do, because I do want to give you guys an update on what's been going on, is in this corner here, you're going to see how much I'm adding to a particular envelope. In this corner, you're going to see the total overall. And if I hit the goal, if it has been completed, then you'll see completed, or you'll see that I still have some money to go. But that will give me an opportunity to talk to all of you, because to count and to talk it's too distracting to do both at the same time. So that's how I'm going to do it. It still keeps you guys informed either way on both sides. So without further ado, let me first moisten up my fingers, because we do have some money to cash here. A lot of these are ones, so I will count as fast as I can. So just work with me for a sec on that one. But let's first thing first, move these off of here. Okay, move my piggy bank, and let's bring out the cash. As you can see, it's a thick boy, but a lot of these are ones. So let me set it aside very quickly just so I can open the tray lid. I'm gonna bring my calculator down so you guys can see how much we have. Let me start with just the 10s and the 5s, just to make it a little easier. And let's get going. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, and 120. So let's separate that. We'll put the 10s in the back. These are all 5s. Okay. And then just grab a handful of 1s. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Let's hold up there. Pick up where we left off, add a little bit more. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, sorry. Let's add that 40 before we forget. Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Okay, let's add 40. We're at 200. Let's get these last ones counted, and then we'll get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, for a total of $224 overall. In case you can't see that, let's turn off the calculator, move it aside, and we'll get going. So, as you saw in the beginning of this intro, I had to put my cat down, and it was very hard to do. It was late at night when I had to do it. I didn't want to bother any of my friends because it was a weekday. I was going to say a school day. No, it's not a school day. It was a work night, and they were all asleep. And it was a 24-hour hospital that I took her to, and it was just devastating. For those of you who don't know, I've had my cat for 16 years, so it was hard to put her down, to go back in the car empty-handed, to come home to an empty house. And that broke me for a while, and then on top of that, my job was very stressful. My boss, she was just very demanding, and, nothing I did any good thing I did, she'll pick out, well, you should have did this. She was very negative, and it crushed me. I was crushed with work. And then my dad, I actually ended up going to see how he's doing. And he's doing well. He is on dialysis. And if those of you don't know, his kidneys are failing. So they have him on dialysis. And it's something he has to do every day, 3 times a day. I think 3 hours a day, too. But it gives him a little bit more time. So I was just really going through it, and I really just needed a break. And so I took it. But since all of that, a lot has happened. My friends, they were upset seeing me upset. I wasn't myself. I was just sad all the time, not wanting to go out, not wanting to talk. I was watching a lot of your videos. I wasn't commenting, but I was watching them. I just didn't want to speak, really. Even if it was in writing. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And they were sad, and my friend wanted to get herself a puppy. And she went to the SPCA that we have here locally, and she saw a cat, and I came home and it was in my house. And I told her no, but she was like, don't want to hear it. You deserve, I want you to be happy. I can't stand you being sad. So I'm going to put a picture on the screen of what he looks like. It is a boy. His name is Ryu, R-Y-U. And that essentially is from the game Street Fighter. Everyone who knows me, I'm a gamer. So that came from there. So he's in the house, ball of fire, big as all mess. He's 5 months old now. And, he purrs a lot. Wants constant attention. My friend told me, she's like, well, boy cats, they want a lot of affection and they're needy. And then I was like, well, okay. I've always had girls. And then I started volunteering. I thought volunteer work would be a great thing to do. So, you're at the shelter and I even volunteered at PetSmart because we have one here where you can do some volunteer work. So I was volunteering there where they have dogs and cats. And there was one little cat that was like the runt of the litter, so they turned her into the shelter. Very loud, very noisy. And yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but I have 2 cats now. And I'm not getting no more. That's it. There's no more coming in here. So, you are 5. And I was like, I can't leave her here. So I went and I'm just counting, sorry. And I'm just trying to, take care of them both. They're both actually asleep right now. They're just giving me the ability to do this. But they brought joy in a place where I was extremely dark and sad. I at least had my dad doing better, so that perked me up. Having them in my household gave me, animals to come home to, which is always important if you live by yourself, so that meant something. So there was only one other area I felt needed some work, and that was work, no pun intended. Hold on one second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, I did that right. A lot of ones, I want to get rid of them. So at work, I was like, what can I do? Because it was at the point where I was either going to have to quit or I was going to get fired, because and quitting is not something I want to do, and I didn't want to get fired either. But my boss was just, it was just disgusting. It's the way it was just hard. So what I did was, I pulled back from my leadership position that I had, essentially went back to the position that I used to have before I became a leader. And For some, they were shocked, but for a lot, they weren't, because they knew, you could see it on my face every day. You knew I was going through a lot. And it was like, you know, when I was talking about with my managers about my dad and my cat, it was like, oh, okay, well, can you get back to work? Like, there was no consideration. And I wasn't expecting a pat on the head or a pat on the back or anything like that. But if you told me you lost someone or something close, you were worried about something, I'd show a little bit more consideration than, oh, okay. It was dismissive to me. And it just made me just pull back. So that's what I ended up doing. And I think I'm going to need... Hold on, I need 45 or 647. Okay, that's what I need. And I stepped back. To the shock of some, not to many, I just needed my space. And since I've stepped down, my stress level has completely dropped. I also have myself in therapy, which has helped tremendously, you know, just talking things out. So that has helped. Let me count this real quick. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, wait. I don't think I have this right. 6. There we go. I said I wasn't going to do that counting and pause breaks, but yep, here we are. But yeah, I have been feeling well. I started working out again. I have a Peloton bike. If anyone else has a Peloton, you know, let me know. You know, it'd be nice to follow you if you also have a Peloton. But I have my Peloton bike and I started working out again. And, you know, every day I work out 20, 30 minutes, just depends on how I feel. And I'm enjoying it. I'm extremely enjoying working out. I'm also trying to eat better. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, we know it's good to eat better. So I am enjoying that. 3, 4, 5. And just enjoying myself, enjoying my life, and not letting people make me feel like I'm not worthy. May have people who make me feel like, you know, like just make me feel bad. That's the best way I can put that. And I'm doing a lot better. So I was like, well, let me come back into my world of doing this. And just, it'll take me some time, but I do have my videos lined up. I want to do my subscription binder. I have my other binder. You guys saw that I did complete the E challenge. Oh my gosh, collecting all those $1 bills with letter E on it. Hardest thing in the world, but that $75 I have saved up. I'm not going to spend it right now. I'm going to set it aside. I think I might put it toward my pets, make sure they have food, because I'm feeding 2 here. So I have that ready to go. And I have my $50 scratch off, my other challenge, and I want to do some new ones too. So if you've been here for a while, hang with me as I get myself back on track with my videos. I think I might do 2 a week. I don't want to overdo it. And I have to mix it in between my crocheting and my working out. So I have a bit going on. 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 30. Yep. So I hope you guys have been doing well. Like I said, I've been following all of your journeys, even if I haven't spoken. in comments or anything like that. Sometimes I have, sometimes I haven't, but I will be getting back into commenting back on videos. So look out for that. And I look forward to talking to all of you in the future. With that being said, I'm going to close the cash tray because all the cash is allocated. Again, please, I have a question of the day that I put on the bottom. Do you prefer yearly or monthly? What is your preference when it comes to savings? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comment below. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you so much. Take care, all of you, and have a great one. Bye.